Not surprised this is happening. Apple is now facing a lawsuit from two women who say that their AirTags are too easily used as a stalking device, and they want the company to do more about it than what they currently are. Now, both women claim that their former partners use these Apple AirTags to track them. Typically, AirTags, it's a small little chip that you would put on your keys or on something that you don't want to lose. And then through the iPhone technology, it can help you find that. But it can also help you keep tabs on somebody who doesn't want it by secretly placing it somewhere where you can track them. Now, Lauren Hughes is one of the girls, and she says that her ex had hidden an AirTag in her car's wheel that she couldn't find. Here she was on Good Morning America this morning describing what that was like.
He had been leaving things at my door, so I made the decision to move to a new place. During that process, I was actually loading things into my vehicle at the time when I got the notification that an AirTag was moving with me.
Lauren is saying that Apple's efforts to curb stalking with the AirTags so far have been insufficient, and her and the other girl, just going by the name of John Doe or Jane Doe, says that they claim the AirTags currently circumvent security measure, and Apple doesn't assure it will be used for legitimate and lawful purposes. And I've heard about this being used so much. In fact, my own 24-year-old daughter has got this going on right now. She keeps getting alerts that there is an AirTag in her vicinity. She doesn't know who's planted it, but it seems to be in her car because that's when she's getting the alerts. But she's looked behind her license plate and other places where you could without having to remove things.
Did she look in the wheel well?
Yeah, I think she's looked everywhere that it could have been placed. So she's got somebody at work that apparently knows something about cars and can take it apart a bit. And so they're going to start going a little bit further, taking off rims on the wheels and things like that. But it's looking like whoever planted this AirTag, it wasn't something that would have been accidental. She's at the level where it looks like it was purposely placed in an area where somebody used some sort of tool to hide it away.
The AirTag was placed there premeditated.
It does appear that way.
Yeah, I mean, she's got to. I can't believe it's taken this long to sweep the car.
Well, she moves slow. And
I mean,
she had to go to Atlanta.
I don't want to judge, but I would take this car to the dealership and say, don't call me till y'all find it.
Yeah.
I'm not driving this thing anymore because I don't want to drive to my own murder scene.
I give her a lot of good advice that goes ignored. But yeah, I don't know. She just, she's busy. You know, she's had to go to the AB, and shopping was a big part of her week.
Stalking is 4th or 5th on the list of dealing with.
So you may have a murderous person that's following your every single move. Probably about number 8 on her priority list.
But the AB was lit.
The AB was lit. AB number 1, shopping 2, living your best life is number 3.
Getting drinks.
Yeah.
That's 4.
That's it. So, you know. The guy who wants to murder me that's following my every move, you know.
I wish I could go through life with Caitlin's attitude of just, I'm so paranoid and worried about everything. I would have that car at the dealership the first 5 minutes that I got the alert from Apple. But she don't give a rat's.
Well, she's got a wonderfully fun life. It's just going to be unfortunately short.
Oh, good for you, Caitlin. You just don't care.
That's it. So I'm sure there are a lot of people that are going to jump on this. I couldn't believe, actually, I was surprised there's only 2 people on this lawsuit right now.
Well, the people that got murdered because of the AirTag can't sue.
Maybe. But you would think their families or other people would jump on it, and maybe it's just not being widely used to track people that way?
Maybe the families don't know that's what led to their murder.
Oh, my gosh, Virginia.
Because when the murderer comes to murder you, he takes the Apple AirTag with him when he leaves.
Oh.
Yes, he does that to hide the evidence.
Wow. Okay.
Just saying.
Yeah, I'm curious how prevalent this is.
Sorry, my friend.
He has
choked.
a drinking problem?
Well, no, he's drinking water and his body is rejecting it.
Well, that's a drinking problem, yeah.
Because it's not Fireball.
Yeah. His body's like, wait, there's no alcohol in this. Get it out.
It's not a Fireball or Squirt.
Yeah.
I feel like fireball could go in squirt.
His body immediately, it's like, wait a minute, there's no sugar or alcohol.
Something's wrong.
Eject. Ashley, you said you had an ex that planted an AirTag in your purse and would monitor you. It was 4 different times he did that?
Yes, that's correct.
Dang. And how did you find out that it was him that was doing it? And what did you do each time you found one of the AirTags? Now, did you find them, or you just kept getting notifications that there was an AirTag near you?
Luckily, I found all of them, but the first one was planted like in the fabric of my bag. But you can use your phone when it alerts you. You can use your phone, and it will play a sound. So I kept playing the sound over and over again until I could figure out where it was.
Okay. All right. So that's what you did. And you said that the info in iTunes will show you who it is that's tracking you. Is that what it says here?
What you can do is when you click on it, it will show you, it will ask you if it's yours or if it's not yours. And if it's not yours, you can press on there somehow. I forgot. There's an option for you to press on there, and then it will show you a serial number, and it will show you the last 4 digits of the phone number of the person who it's registered to, because you have to register it through iTunes.
And you did that, and you saw it was his number?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Wow. Did you?
And he planted them in my car too. I heard you talking about your daughter.
Yeah.
Mine, I had one in the wheel well. I had one underneath the hood, like he just slid it right underneath there. And one was in my trunk underneath the spare tire.
That's crazy. And did you confront him about this when it happened each time?
Yes, and I also filed 4 different police reports, and 4 different times they told me that they can't do much about it. I know that they're changing the laws. I even spoke with a guy from CBS News. I did a little bit with them about it because they're trying to raise awareness to this problem that is going on. So
well, that's some good information.
The laws are very tricky. There is a law about like getting some sort of restraining order before violence happens, but a lot of police don't know that law yet. So it's like, well, he didn't threaten me, so they can't do anything about it, even though I can prove that it's the last 4 digits of his phone number.
Wow. Yeah, there's too many loopholes right now that they need to close up, and I think that's what this lawsuit is about. But that's really good information, Ashley. I'll pass that on to my daughter, and maybe she can at least find out the last 4 digits of the person.
Yeah, or if she can play the sound, then that's how I found it.
Yeah,
she's kept playing the sound over and over again.
She had tried that and she didn't hear anything, so I think she's gone that path. So that didn't work. But like you had said, going to the iTunes,
they could have it muffled, because here's what they do too. I've seen it where they've put it in your car, but they've also insulated it and put it in some kind of airtight container, and you're not going to be able to hear it unless you're right up next to it.
Yeah.
So it's like such a muffled situation that you can't hear that little beacon.
Yeah. There's definitely more that needs to be done. So hopefully these lawsuits will push people to get it done. Thank you, Ashley. And if you've got any comments to add, you can always hit us up, 877-979-WRMF.